did you know that the average human being lives a grand total of 78.6 years? If he's strong and robust, he'll make it to 80 years. It should be Hashem's will that we make it to 120 years, amen. But the going rate right now for lifespans is around, give or take, 80 years or so. So let's make a quick little cheshbon and accounting here. If we're to say that a person will eat 3 meals a day, definitely that's true here in America. Also, there are 365 days in a year. We're actually commanded to eat 3 meals on one of the days of the week on Shabbos. And a person lives till he's 78 years old. It comes out that we will embark on the activity of joining or consuming food, aka having a meal, 86,000 separate times in our lifespan. Remarkable. According to one study, a human being will consume more than 250,000 pounds of grub over his lifespan, and we will spend more than 32,000 hours involved in the practice that we call down here on earth eating. So it only makes a bit of sense that we should think and discuss how the Torah wants us to go about this rather frequent practice of it in our lives. And this week's parashah told us, and we come across a word that seems to separate and divide Esav and Yaakov, and it comes by way of how they ate and how they discussed how they ate. See, you know the story, but spoiler alert, Esav went out into the field and he was hunting for game, just having a good time, doing his Esav and Nimrodic things. And he comes in, he's starving, he's famished, and he sees Yaakov Avinu making a cholent, a red lentil stew of sorts. It was the day that Avram Avinu had died. And now Esav, he turns to Yaakov and he says, Haliteinina, feed me min adom hazeh, of this red stuff. He doesn't even take the time to mention the name of the food. He just calls it the red stuff. It's actually, therefore, Al Kain Kara Shemo Edom. That's why his whole nation's called Edom after the soup. Some lesson there. Haliteinina. It means feed me. Unkelis maintains, though, Ha'liteni, the way that he said it, with this coarse lashon, it's because his la'at la'at. Ha'liteni means a little bit by a little bit, meaning I want to see first if it's actually some good cholent before, like the Louisiana Purchase, I sell you literally half the entire kingdom just for something so small like a bowl of cholent. He gave away the Bechorah just for some cholent? So give me a little bit first, a taste. But Rashi, listen to these words. He teaches and translates the word haliteni like this. Haliteni means eftach pi. I want to open my mouth, ushafoch harbe, and pour it in lasocho, pour it down my esophagus. I want to grab it and consume it and stuff it down my throat greedily. This is how Esav eats. Gulping, stuffing. Like the Gemara says in Shabbos, you can't stuff a camel on Shabbos. Ein mal avol mal eaten oso. Haliteni is a stuffing. Rabbi Yerucham says that we find that Esav, the way that he ate, the way he referred to food, in this stuffing and this gulping, it's possible for a person to be a part of Beis Yaakov, a Ben Yaakov, but eat like a Ben Esav. I wonder what Rabbi Yerucham would say nowadays. Food has definitely become such a part of our pleasures, part of our culture, in a weird, not sure if the right way. But if we're going to spend so many hours eating, doesn't it make sense that we should try to eat like children of Yaakov? It actually comes up many times in Shulchan Aruch and La Halacha. It's prohibited to just gulp things down, prohibited to just eat in the streets. And how odd is it just to stand at some sort of Vard or L'chaim, eating cake and having it come off of your face. And I'm guilty of having the oil come down after some kugel, even if I'm talking to a friend. But God forbid that we should be children of Yaakov, but still be called eaters like Esau. Doesn't sound very good. Ha'aliteni. I want to eftoch piv. I want to open my mouth. Ushafoch harbe. And pour a lot of it in like a big gulp that they sell in 7-Eleven. So let us strive to eat like Jewish people. With regality. Eat monarchically. Eat pleasantly. Eat with dignity. Eat like Yaakov. Don't eat like ha'alitenina, like Esav.